Barakatha Yahawah, Barakatha Yahawashi, Barakatha Yahawah, Barakatha Yahawashi, Call Layim La, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, Bahasham Yahawashi. I want to give double honor to the apostles of GMS who were on teach well. Shalom to all you brothers and sisters that's out there doing this work in all honesty and sincerity. Today's lesson, I want to go over discipline. Discipline, the definition is in the verb, in the sense of a verb, is to subject to, correct, chastise, punish. All right. Meaning instruct, educate, train. All right. We got to be disciplined. All right. In the faith, we got to be disciplined in the scriptures. All right. We got to be disciplined to studying the scriptures. All right. We got to be disciplined to understanding the scriptures. We have to discipline ourselves to our elders and our apostles. All right. We got to be disciplined. We have to discipline ourselves to those that are over us and instructing us and guiding us. All right. And with that discipline, we learn and we gain new insight on things. All right. I want to go into a few scriptures to show and to prove discipline. All right. And how it was used throughout the Bible. All right. Especially when it comes to worshiping the Lord. All right. This is Josiah. I'm going into talking about Josiah. Josiah was 8 years old when he began to reign, and he reigned 30 and 1 years in Jerusalem. And his mother's name was Jedediah, the daughter of Adiah of Boscath. If I'm saying these names wrong, please forgive me. And he did that which was right in the sight of the Lord. So that means he used discipline. He knew the law, statutes, and commandments at the age of 8. All right, all the way up until he finished reigning. He did what was needed to be done by the Lord. That means he used discipline and walked in the way of David, his father, and turned not aside to the right hand or to the left. That means he stayed disciplined. All right. That's what we got to do. Just like this 8-year-old kid did that reigned over Judah. All right. He stayed disciplined to what the Lord needed. He stayed disciplined into what the Lord wanted. All right. And with that, we got to stay disciplined. We always got to go to camp. We got to put up our videos, all right, to edify the sheep and wake up the hopeful elect, okay? So we can go home, all right? We got to stay disciplined. All right, and going back to the definition of discipline is instruct, educate, train, okay? Subject to, all right? That means we got to be subject to these things. Subject to the Lord, okay? All right, right here in Job, the 23rd chapter and 11th verse. My foot has held his steps. His ways have I kept and not declined. That's just another form of showing you discipline right there, all right? If you keep what the Lord is telling you to do, all right, keep reading, keep understanding, follow his laws to the best of your abilities, keep the faith, okay? Keep preaching, keep teaching, keep listening, keep learning, all right? And do what it is that you need to do, all right, as a man in this truth, in this faith, all right, and keeping it first and foremost, and always relying on the Lord, always praying to the Lord, crying to him so you can come back, hurry up and come back, all right. You do those things and you keep your ways, all right, and decline not. The Lord is going to be with you. He's going to walk with you. He's going to be with you. He's going to strengthen you. But we got to stay disciplined. It's all about being disciplined. And Job was disciplined. Even though he went through all that hell, he still was disciplined, all right. All right, talking about Paul right here. But none of these things move me, neither count I my life dear unto myself, so that I may finish my course with joy and the ministry which I have received of the Lord Yahawashi, to testify the gospel of the grace of the Most High Yahawah. All right, so right there, Paul was talking about finishing his course, man. All the things that he had to go through to get to his end point. He preached the gospel, man. He stayed disciplined, okay? All right. The point in this lesson is that we got to stay disciplined. Whether we feeling down, whether we feel like, all right, we don't want to do this, we can't do this anymore. I'm speaking most importantly to myself, all right? Got to stay disciplined. Even so, if we feel like we can't do this anymore, we feel like we down, you're not around the brothers enough, you're not around anybody that's teaching you, enough, you got to stay disciplined mentally. You got to turn to the scriptures. All right. You got to read and ask the Lord to give you discipline. You know, he's going to give you all the things that you ask for if you just believe. All right. And just believe. Okay. You got to believe. Once you believe and once you stay disciplined and once you start doing the things that you need to do for the Lord, all right, I'm going to read this, Isaiah 40:31. But they who wait for the Lord shall renew their strength. All right, that waiting, that means you being patient. That means, you know, you being long suffering. That means you're not complaining about things that you got to do. All right, not wearing shorts to camp. All right, looking up the news, staying on top of what's going on in the world. Okay, being a proper watchman for the Lord, for the people, for the sheep. Okay. Um, Let me see what else. Eating the proper foods. Okay. Taking your time out to study, taking your time out at least an hour a day. Okay. To edify yourself, to sharpen up your mind. Okay. All right. And that all that consists or comes with being disciplined. All right. So waiting on the Lord, it comes with being disciplined. This is what the Lord's going to do for you. All right, as he renews your strength, they shall mount up with wings like eagles. All right, they shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. Okay, that means right there that the Lord is going to guide you. He's going to strengthen you. All right, he's going to make you stand stronger. He's going to make you stand braver, harder, and be able to endure longer. All right, so that's why we got to be disciplined so we can get with the Lord and do the things that he needs us to do for him. Okay. All right, so we need to do the things that we got to do for the Lord so we can wait on the Lord patiently, all right, with that discipline. And with that, I want to say, Slakia. And with that, I want to give all praises to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, I want to say double honors to the apostles of GMS who rule well and teach well. And I want to say shalom to all you brothers and sisters that's out there doing this work in all honesty and sincerity.